Perfect Grade Podcast. Today we have a special guest, a PSMS awardee, and a friend of the show, Oji Builds. But before all that, allow us to welcome you to another episode of the Perfect Grade Podcast, your favorite show where we talk about anything and everything Gundam under the sun. This podcast wouldn't be possible without our partners, Vivian Blue, your go-to online store for anime goods, and Armored Komodo, the best hobby paint brand for people who want pro-level results. Check them out by clicking on our affiliate links found in the description below. We have an affiliate code for Vivian Blue. That's Perfect Grade Studios, capital P, G, and S. Check them out. It's written on the description below and on the graphic you can see on your screen. I am one of your hosts, Raynan, and alongside me is none other than the Perfect Grade Rockstar, Miguel. And for today's special guest, clean builds from top to bottom, PSMS 2025 Bronze Awardee, the man behind Oji Builds, we have Eric Lim. Woo!
Welcome to the noontime show.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
No, thank you. How are you, by the way? You know, just fresh from PSMS. How's the hype? Are you hyped with building more Plamo?
It's a one of a kind experience. I'm still on cloud nine actually. I just got bronze and I didn't expect this at all. Going into the competition, I was thinking, oh shoot, there are a lot of great builds here. I don't know if I'm gonna place or get anything here, but I'm just super thankful and super honored that the judges liked my entry. Yeah, after the event, there was a lot of planning, a lot of ideas flowing in. I was talking to my client and friends who were giving lots of feedback, and I have a lot planned. We planned a lot. We were planning to do different styles, different techniques, moving to for next year's entry. So yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, we're excited for that too. Hopefully, we can join PSMS next year.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna see you guys too next year, right?
Yeah.
You're joining too.
Yeah, we will,
Hey.
definitely.
Hey. Yay.
We will force each other to finish each other's entries at gunpoint. You will
At
finish.
gunpoint. Finish this.
Yeah.
Are you slacking?
Also, the GMKC, we're gonna join that. But anyway, how are you? How are you guys, Miguel? Anything new with you?
Nothing.
Nothing much. Not much.
just-
Not much.
I'm just doing. I'm painting, but I am not doing a gunpla. I'm
Oh.
doing a 3D print. So
Mm.
I don't think I can't show you that yet because it's outside. It's drying.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you where the movie where it's from. Do you know the movie called The Monkey?
The monkey.
Yeah, by
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah.
Who is it?
I know that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. It's about a cursed monkey toy where whenever the monkey plays, someone dies.
Wait, let me Google that. The monkey.
The
movie.
Yeah, the monkey.
Oh,
You see
yeah. The one, the drumming monkey. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen this.
I'm painting that.
Yeah. That's sick, man.
Yeah, that
That's
show gave me nightmares when I was a kid. So.
We are gonna be in Festival Mall this 28th. There's gonna be a hobby. What was the event again, Migs? Do you remember?
Hobbycon.
Yeah, there's gonna be a hobbycon there. So if anyone's watching out there who wants to join us, feel free to join us. Yeah. All right.
And we will
Mhm.
and we will be and we'll try to visit the Arkham Lounge.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. It's in Las Piñas, near Festival.
Yeah, near Festival Mall. Yeah, we'll be there definitely. You guys can visit that. I think it's bigger than the one in Green Hills, right? Yeah. So-
Yeah, there's airbrush booths there.
Oh, there
Where you
are?
can paint. Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
That's the OG spot, right?
Yeah.
that's the original spot
Yeah, yeah.
for. I
I
mean, that's
think
the original store or the first store of Arcom,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I think so. I think so. That's the main base. Oh, wait, they did
The main
have
store.
a store in Cubao before, right? I can't remember though. But have you been there, Eric?
I haven't been there. I've only seen the Green Hills branch.
Mm.
Although I've been wanting to visit the Las Piñas branch because they said they have this airbrush lounge, I think. And
yeah.
there was I had this experience. I had a problem with my boot setup during my GMKC 2024 entry, and I said, "Oh, I have to finish this." So I tried looking online if there are any airbrush lounges here locally, but at that time I think they said they were renovating it. So yeah, I just stuck
Mm.
to my garage.
As long as it's ventilated, man. You're good.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's right.
Just stick out electric fan there.
Yeah.
Blow it outside.
All right. Yeah, I think that's yeah. There's nothing about me. There's nothing new, but you know what's new?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's new?
This week's
What's new?
breaking news.
God damn it.
From Gundam Info, an official Gundam series TikTok account has launched. Its handle is named Gundam underscore series underscore official and is looking to be focused on posting TikTok clips about anime series in the Gundam universe. I'm not much sure, actually. There's not much information about the page, but right now, it's just a bunch of teaser for the upcoming Hathaway Season 2 series. Moving on, Bandai has released an official statement on their website, bandai.co.jp, about AI-generated images of figurines containing Bandai or similar to Bandai logos,
I've seen that.
stating that we have become aware of cases where images of figurines and other items bearing the two companies' corporate symbols, brand logos, and other registered trademarks have been generated and posted on social media using generative AI. We have received inquiries about this, but please be aware that these images are not of our products. Please check the official website for information about our products. And now, from GundamKitsCollection.com, a new poster for the Premium Bandai Festival 2025 has been unveiled. It features several silhouettes of different vehicles and a mobile suit in front, which looks to be the core Splendor 4 silhouette with torso and leg flyers units soaring above. This is a teaser for a new kit for the Machination's metal build lineup. And for some kit news, a new P Bandai Master Grade Gundam Astray Mirage frame second issue is set to release this November 2025, priced at 6,600 yen, and HGCE Mighty Strike Freedom's recirculation collar, the neon blue one, will be a special pre-sale item at the Inazuma Rock Fest this September 22, September 21 for 3,300 yen. And last and definitely not the least, P Bandai HGUC GM Spartan is getting a re-release this September for 2,640 yen. And that's it for our breaking news. Now let's discuss anything that caught your eye. How about you, Eric?
James. Yeah, Eric, go.
Sorry. I want actually I want that Mirage frame, the Astray Mirage frame. That caught my eye, but I'm not a big fan of the colors though.
Yeah.
I think if I get that, I think I would repaint it. I'm thinking of the Gaia colors, and then I just leave it on its transformed state.
Oh.
The Gaia Gundam from Seed Destiny. I think it would look great on that, but a darker color maybe. That looks like Zoids though.
Yeah, it looks like
Looks like-
Zoids. I
Right?
was about to say.
It looks like Zoids. It's a nice throwback. It looks cool, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of the colors.
Same.
But I want that. I want that.
Yeah.
Definitely want
It looks like a cotton candy with feet.
that. Right? Like bubblegum cotton candy.
Yeah. It looks so badass, and then you're gonna give it that color. I don't know, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
And the thing about
Yeah.
Astray, I'm sorry. The thing about Astray models is they have so much detail on them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at those arms. Look at that forearm. There's a lot of detail there
Yeah.
that you could
Yeah.
play with, and if you could bring out by doing color separation. So it's a lot of fun doing those builds.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of potential there.
Yeah.
I want that. I want that.
just have to recolor that. I've learned something about the Zoids, by the way. You
Yeah.
know how they have a rich lore behind that. I didn't know. I just learned about that recently. Let's talk about it another time. But I don't know. I was just
A
surprised.
Zoids episode?
Hey, sounds great.
you,
I'd watch that.
you built that? Have you built one, Eric, Miguel?
No,
No.
as a kid, I've always wanted Zoids, but I think they were more expensive than Gundam that
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah, they were. Yeah.
Back in the day, Gundam didn't really have 1/100 scale kits. They only have
Yeah.
1/144 kits and no grade kits, and
Yeah.
super bad at their articulation. It's like posing a robot like that. They look so weird. So yeah, I didn't have the chance because they were very expensive, and yeah, we didn't have that much budget to roll with back in the day. So
Well,
I wasn't
I've
spoiled as a kid.
How about you,
I
Mix? Were you
remember.
spoiled? With
No,
Zoids?
I was saving up my baon to buy one.
Right.
I think I had what do you call that? I usually the ones I saved up for was because they had the line called Zoids Fusors, the ones with the blocks and stuff.
The ones where you can combine two Zoids together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one,
yeah,
that one.
yeah, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Those ones were cheaper, but the ones with motors on it, the ones that move,
Oh yeah, those are
those ones.
expensive. Yeah. I managed to get the Liger one, but it was a fake though. But hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Liger Zero or the original
The
Liger?
white one. I think that was Zero, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The one with the eyes.
Yeah, the one with the eyes, yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's go back to we are, moving from Gundam. Let's go back. Yeah, aside from
Well,
the Ashtray, I'm pretty excited about this one. It's a
Yeah,
re-release.
same here.
Yeah.
Same here, man.
Man,
I
this
I
looks
used
so
to have
sick.
I used to have one, but I traded it for something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I regret it now.
That would look good if it's doing some weathering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks so grounded. Like,
Yeah.
look at that.
and it has.
You put some mud splatters on the feet, on the legs,
Yeah, dude. Or
and doing some
stay
like
air.
rusty drip marks on the arms. That
Look at
looks
you.
sweet.
Yeah.
Conceptualizing the next entry.
First,
No,
ano,
I've just been watching a lot of weathering videos because I'm trying to do my research. Because I haven't really done any weathering patterns yet, so I'm completely new with that idea.
Yeah, so this isn't a 1/44th scale, but I don't know.
yeah,
I like the details on
It
this
looks
one.
good.
Yeah, it looks good. For me, yeah, this one's interesting because it's gonna be released, or it's gonna be a special pre-sale item for for a rock fest. Uh,
Rockfist.
yeah, Inazuma Rock Fest in Japan this September 2021.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like the blue.
Yeah, I like the color, but I don't know. It kind of
Maybe
reminds
I
me of the Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I want that kit. I want that kit. I think those are rare now.
Yeah,
The Linkin
yeah.
Park kits.
They sell crazy. Right? I don't know. It's so expensive now to get one. Maybe I'll just customize a Gundam to look similar to that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Customize it.
What kit was that? The Zip. I might butcher the name. Zepi Run.
Zepirantis.
Zepirantes.
Which one? The Gundam one?
Yeah, the one from the one with
Lincoln?
the Linkin Park collab.
Oh yeah, I think
What?
it's that one. The GP01.
GP01.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zepirantis.
Let me pull up the
Zepirantes.
image real quick.
It's the series where the protagonist is a crybaby.
Is that the one that is against the Physalis?
Yeah.
I haven't seen much UC universe
They
kits.
they have weird names back in the 90s.
Weird, but I think they worked, right? It worked.
Yeah.
Those names work for the mobile suits. It sounds so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looking at
now I
you,
want that Linkin Park too.
Ingestelung.
Ego Stone. And
And
hearing the English dub for that,
mhm.
hearing the English dub for those anime, I
Yeah.
think it helps with the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if
With
you
the
just see
dub.
if you just see the wiki page and then how the hell am I supposed to pronounce this? Like Eagle Stellan? What?
You
That's
know the
true.
meme. You know the meme where people try to read English but they fail and they start crying. Forgot what they're saying there, but it's so funny.
Especially with Gundam Seed, they have a lot of. I think they use German names for the
Yeah.
weapons and the,
Mm.
you know. So there's this Gottfried's, Eaglestone, Neidhardt. I don't know. I might butcher those names. So, but it's really hard if you're listening to them in Japanese dub. But when you watch the English dub, it's like, oh,
That's
they
how you
sound
say it.
way cooler. So
Yeah.
that's how you say it. Oh, they sound so cool. Like Lohengrin, fire, right?
The only time that English dub is less cringy than the Japanese one. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Yeah.
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 In battle situations.
All right.
So that
Let's talk about this one, the generated AI images, right? So it's interesting because there's been a trend recently where people
yeah,
are turning
so
photos
stupid.
into mock-ups of action figures, right? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I want to do mine like this.
And apparently, people are
You crouch
seeing
down like this.
Bandai logos
I'm sorry.
on the boxes and all that. And
Yeah, and apparently people don't get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's so confusing. What? How are you
I
confused
know.
about this? It's an AI image.
I
I'm kidding.
know.
Sorry.
Well, at first I thought it was real. So some people are
Mm.
making 3D prints for I the first time I saw this was for some I think they're Thai influencers,
Mm-hmm.
the sexy girls.
Oh.
I thought some random Japanese 3D printer or resin modeler was making prints of the
Mm-hmm.
models, right? So later I found out it was AI. So okay.
Yeah, it's interesting that Bandai has to come out with a statement, but yeah, just to be aware for the people out there, they are not
I think
officially
it's.
licensed ones.
Oh,
But
sorry.
go ahead.
I think they have the right to
Mm-hmm.
do it because the images has this the logo is technically copyright of Bandai, so
True.
I
Yeah.
think they're in the legal limits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean they're in the right to do this. And AI has just become so good with
Yeah.
the AI image
Yeah.
AI rendered images. I mean maybe 5 6 months ago they looked super obvious. And last night I was at a mall where there was this cell phone showcase. I'm not gonna mention the brand, but the AI on board that Android phone is so good that um the guy showed me took a picture of me
Uh-huh.
like this. I had this bag the bag strap is right
Uh-huh.
across my body like this, and he
He
just
removed
showed
it.
me that he edited it using the onboard AI of the phone, and it made like I wasn't wearing a bag or I wasn't wearing a
Uh-huh.
body bag there, and it looked like the
Ah,
shirt was just seamless, and then the strap would overlap right here, and then the AI just rebuilt the image right here, and then
Yeah.
look like
yeah.
it so smooth and so good. I was I was blown away.
Yeah.
I almost put out my wallet that night last night.
I
I was
was
like,
actually
"Whoa."
that's the reason why I wanted to buy the Pixel one, because it has a very good AI generation as well. So, for example, if you want to remove like the
It's
people
so
behind
good.
you, that's
Right,
yeah, all you
right,
have to do
and
is
he did
click.
that too.
Yeah. So easy.
Yeah.
He took a picture of the office,
Mm.
the cell phone store, and then lots of people looking or walking around, and then he just swiped down on that image of that one person standing at the corner, and then it just disappeared. And what's amazing is the AI would render the image behind it. So behind the guy, that there was a table and a chair, and the AI just rendered a nice table and a nice chair. It just looked like it was so real,
Mm.
without the shadow, nice with the lighting correct, and did the lighting correctly. So, wow, that was amazing.
They, they are learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary but
And,
amazing at the same time.
and to relate it
Dude,
to go ahead.
when you said that when the guy in the cell phone store just swiped on the guy and he's removed immediately. I want to do that in real life.
I'm gonna,
There's so much shade there.
I'm gonna erase you in existence.
It's like Death Note. It's like Death
Yeah.
Note. You see Death Note. Like, you write the name of the person, and then boom, she's gone. He or she's gone. So, and this time
Somebody make that.
you use technology to do it. You're gone.
Somebody make that into an anime.
Death Note 2.
You
Sorry,
never
Ren.
know. Maybe there's already an anime for that.
Sorry,
That-
Renan, go ahead.
It'll be titled "That Time I Got a Cell Phone That Could Erase People in Existence," because that's how
Yeah,
animes are titled nowadays. So long. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, people
to
are
be
actually
careful.
using AI as well in Gunpla photography, just to relate it back to Perfect Ray Studios. And I don't know how to feel about that, because as someone who is I don't know, who is into photography, I don't know if I like that one. I see that.
I don't like it
Yeah,
either.
yeah, I don't.
Well, I
I
do
think.
use
Yep,
I
sure.
do use AI for when, for example, I took a photo of my gunpla and the white background that I'm using caught a bit of the frame that doesn't
Dust.
have that white background. So I'll use the AI to extend the white background.
Mhm.
But that's it.
Yeah,
And
That's
that's
it.
fair. That's fair.
yeah.
And if you see some dust and debris that
Mm.
you did not see during the shoot, I
Mhm.
think that it's fair to use AI to clean it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But to
And
render an image of the Gundam with the model, then it looks like then you change its parts
Yeah.
and then pretend that you just built it like that. So I think that's not fair for the
Even
but
builders.
even the background generation for me is kind of iffy. I don't know.
yeah.
For me, but yeah, as long
But
as
there's
it's not harming anyone, I
Yeah,
guess.
I think it
but there
part of toy photography is that you should find this nice background where
Mm.
you could somewhat depict it as like a giant robot standing next to a building. You could do some sort of if you're really good with doing angled shots,
Yeah, yeah.
you could do it. Yeah, I think that's the real that's what you call real toy photography right there.
Hmm.
But if you're gonna use AI to do it, I think that's just not fair for those who are really good at it.
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
AI
But hey,
generation
some people are just are
questionable.
just having a difficult time doing it, so they just you know
Yeah.
technology they do it.
Technology.
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 All right, and
So
that's this week's breaking news. Past 2 weeks. All right, let's move on to the next segment of this show. So, this, as we have introduced you earlier, OG. Again, thanks for coming here. And now we're going to talk about you. So, before we begin, can you introduce yourself and where can people find you?
Okay, my name is Eric, also known as OG Builds. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or also known as X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads.
look at
Yeah.
Mm.
look at
So
that.
it's all OG Builds. Fortunately, no one no one's got that handle. So when I first made my first account on Instagram, I said, yeah, maybe I should do maybe I should make an account for each and every social media site just to be the first one to make the name to claim the name because I don't want to make a OG Builds 1, OG Builds 2. Like, I mean, That's just tiresome.
Oji Builds underscore.
And OG underscore builds.
Yeah.
No.
OG Builds official.
OG builds official. OG builds real.
Oji Builds final.
Final.
Oh, when you start a gaming channel, you should name it OG Builds Gaming.
Why not just
Actually,
Oji Plays?
wait. Actually, so me and my best friend, we well, I'm not a foodie. My best buddy is like super foodie. So we would go out when he would always want to try new restaurants in the metro, and he would take photos, and of course I would take photos too, but I'm not actually a foodie to post them on my profile. So what I did was I made a profile that is solely for food. And so whenever I go out, I'm not with him. I'm with family, and then my brother is also my brother also likes going out on restaurants. So he would show me, oh, this check this place out. They have good food, and then so so I made an account. So I named it OG Eats. So I'm playing with the name now, OG Eats, and then maybe if I wanna do a gym, like an exercise channel, like gym progress, showing off like my gains and stuff, I could name it OG Builds. I don't know, OG Lifts.
Yeah.
So, right? So I could claim that name now. You know what? I'm gonna go online later after this pod. I'm just gonna register that
Claim
name.
it. Claim the name.
I'm gonna claim it now.
Then when you start OG lifts, you just start doing. This is how you properly do a lat pull down.
You're right.
So wait, why OG? Is that your nickname?
No. Everything about my hobby account revolves around. Started because of my nephew.
Hmm.
So I've recently become an uncle. I have this super sweet 1-year-old nephew. Now he's one now. And it all started because of him.
Oh.
And it's a long story. But before anything else, I just want to acknowledge Perfect Grade Studios for what you're doing for the community. I think what what you guys are doing for the community is super cool. You guys are putting out fun content. You guys are, and the guests that you're showcasing in the show. They sharing their stories, sharing their origin stories, and then sharing a lot of tips for builds and techniques. I think it's great. That's why from your first few episodes, I instantly became a fan.
Aw.
And I think what you guys are doing is super cool.
Thank you.
And yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, so I
Thank
just had
you,
to say
man.
that.
Thank you, man.
I just want to get that off my chest right now. I'm super
Stop
honored to be
glazing,
here.
man. Stop glazing. You're the guest here.
Yeah, I just had to say something because I think what you guys are doing is super cool.
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
So,
man.
Yeah. So it's a long story. It all started in 2022. So it was the pandemic. I mean, it was already the end of pandemic. COVID was going down. Borders are opening up, and
Yeah,
my brother told me that, hey, you want to go to Japan for the first time? So he's been to Japan a lot of times. He's like a sensei already. He knows where to go, what to look for. He knows the shops. He knows where to buy cheap stuff. Bang for your buck kind of travel thing. Um, so he asked me, "Hey, you want to go for the first time? It's your first time. You want to go?" Yeah, sure, definitely. And then we started planning, and so it's a 1-year planning process. He said I should keep money for the visa and stuff. I should save up for the visa and the pocket money. And he asked me one thing. He asked me, "So what do you want to take home from Japan?" And I said, "Gunpla." Because it was that time that the MGEX Strike Freedom came out. I think it was end of 2022. And then, God, that kit looks so cool. It
Yeah.
just blurred out all other kits. I mean, the detail, the articulation and stuff, the gold on it. It looks so cool.
The
So I said,
proportions.
the proportions, right? See,
Yeah.
at least
The
it's like
proportion.
badass standing right there. So yeah, the detail on it, super cool. So I said, yeah, why not just the best place to get Gunpla is straight from the source, Japan, right? And so we planned. We fortunately we had it's a thing here in the Philippines to find seat sale, right? And
Yeah.
then seat sales came up. We were able to book a cheap flight to Japan, and it was December. Oh, end of November, somewhere between November and December, our flight. So we went to Japan for the first time. I was super excited. My sister-in-law, who was in her third trimester that time, was not the doctors did not allow her to go. So
Mhm.
sad. But she just maintain, she just constantly would call us and just remind us of oh, there's a sale here. You could go here. I have coupons here if you need them. So yeah, great help because a lot of that I used to buy a lot of stuff. Um, and then I think around on our fifth day, we spent 2 weeks in Japan, and then
Wow.
on our fifth day, I think part of the itinerary was to go to this mall that has a Gundam based satellite
Mm.
in Nagoya,
Mm.
and
Mhm.
so my brother when we arrived there, I was in awe of everything. Like, it's a one big store only for Gunpla. Everything was there. Like it was I think it was Candyland for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know what to feel. It felt so amazing to be there. And then everything was there. You know how toy stores here would somewhat, you know, you'd feel limited with the kits, availability
Mhm.
of kits. There everything was there. So you just browse through what you want, what you're looking for. Um, so I asked the guy. I was looking for the MGEX, and then there was a display, the a built kit there, but it says sold out. So I asked the shop guy over there, the employee. I asked him, "Sumimasen, is there? Do you have this?" I showed him a picture. I said, "Oh no, sold out." My mind went black. I just blacked out. I was panicking. I said, "Oh shit." I'm sorry. Can I cuss here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
Yeah.
good. Don't worry.
We
Yeah, okay.
discussed we discussed earlier.
I'm sorry, sorry. So, I, so everything went black. I just blacked out. The next thing I knew, I was at the
Holding the man
lobby.
at gunpoint. Just kidding.
Nah, show me the MGX now. No, no, not exactly. I, wa- next thing I knew, I was at the lobby meeting my brother in the gang, and I was holding two big bags of Gundam base, Gundam base, two big bags from the Gundam base, and I was holding five 1/100 scale kits. I didn't know what happened. I just blacked out. And then my brother was like, I thought you were just looking for an MGEX. I didn't know what happened, man. Help me. Help me. And he was
Help me,
like, help me.
Kevin Hart.
You, Kevin
Kevin
Hart,
Hart.
Kevin Hart. So,
Kevin Hart meme.
um, so he was like, I already saw the look on his face. I already knew what he was thinking. He was more concerned, like, oh shit, how is this gonna fit in our luggage? It's like one 100 scale kits. I have the Dead Sight Hell. I
Uh,
have a Full Mechanics Aerial Gundam. I have the Gundam Base Limited Nodley. I have the Forbidden, and last one I forgot the last one. Yeah, I forgot that, but it was also another 100 scale kit. So I think that was a Raider. No, no, 100 scale no grade Akatsuki.
okay.
God,
Okay.
he was like, okay, so yeah, sure. We're just gonna figure things out once we get back to the hotel.
Can just pay for
So we
extra
went
luggage.
home. So we only brought one luggage
Mm.
per person. Although it was extra large, but extra large, the size of my 1/100 scale kit, it's super big.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
boxes are
this
too big.
big,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The boxes are too big. So we went on. So our next destination was Osaka,
Mm.
and on our last day, my brother said, "Okay, it's our last day, so it's a do anything day. You want what you want to do? It's your choice." So my brother said there's this place in Osaka called Denden Town, and it's I think it's a two three three four block. There are 3 4 blocks that sells a lot of hobby stuff
Mm-hmm.
from cards,
Mm-hmm.
figures, model kits, tools, paints, name it. It's all there. And I was with my mom, and my brother went with his friends to go around for the gachapon things. And then I was walking around. I found this store called Jungle Mecca. So
Mm-hmm.
Jungle Mecca, and it has a complete catalog of almost all the kits, way more complete than what I've seen in the Gundam base. Oh, sorry. Before that, sorry, I skipped the part. Before that, we were still at Nagoya, and then there was this like a night market kind of place, and then there was this hobby shop. I forgot the name. Mandarake,
Oh,
Mandarake.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and then on the third floor, I was with friends, and my brother also was in another floor. He's a big card guy. He likes collecting cards.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then my friend who there's this we have this friend who's not exactly well versed in Gunpla. She saw the picture of the MGEX one time, and then she said, "Is that the kit that you're looking for?" I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" So I immediately grabbed it. It was the last piece.
Uh-huh.
So it was on the top shelf. I grabbed it. It was the last piece, and the price was just it was way cheaper than what we have retail here in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why I wanted to get Gunpla in Japan is because it's way cheaper
Yeah.
than what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
The At that time the MGEX is around 9K
Mm-hmm.
Philippine peso, but when I got that in Japan it was around 7.5
Mm.
converted
Yeah.
currency. So 7.5. The one in Gundam base is around 5K converted peso. So
Mm.
it's
Shit.
way cheaper.
Yeah.
And I felt
Almost
that
half.
I felt sorry.
Almost half. The one in Gundam
Yeah,
base.
it's almost half, right? So maybe because of shipping
Yeah.
and the tax
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, so that's why it's way expensive. And so when I got it, I was hugging on it the whole time when we were going home. Like I was like one big happy kid. Mission accomplished, right? But no, we went to Osaka, and I wasn't done. I wanted more. So I thought that I was done with buying kits. I thought this was it, and then I thought, oh yeah, I need tools. So we went around Denden Town. I bought some tools, just a simple a nipper, and then some god hand sanding stick or sanding sponges,
Uh-huh.
and I saw some kits and Jungle Mecha store. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Jungle Mecha. So it has 3 floors, I think, divided into different genres of anime, and the
Mm.
top floor was solely dedicated to Gunpla,
Oh.
and and each
I wanna
shelves
go there.
represented a specific universe. So there, you have UC, you have CE, you have Anno Domini over there. So lots of kits. It's a mix of P Bandai and regular release kits. And the rare ones are stored in a glass case where
Mm-hmm.
you have to ask for assistance if you want to get them, but super expensive. Like there was this P Bandai Heavy Arms Endless Waltz
Mm-hmm.
kit there, and it's priced way way expensive. Like I said, nah, I can't afford that. Even if I wanted, yeah, even if I wanted one, no, I can't. So I was going around, and then I thought, hey, I got a Forbidden Gundam. Maybe I should get a Calamity and a Raider. So, so I saw a Calamity, I saw a Raider. So Okay, I'm gonna get one. And so I got two kits. And then I thought, oh, I have an MGEX Strike Freedom. Maybe it needs to have an Infinite Justice right next to it. So I got the Infinite Justice next to it.
It needs a friend.
It needs a
It needs
friend.
a friend. It
Exactly.
needs a friend. You know that meme? Like, okay, I'm just gonna get one, and I'm just gonna get one. Then maybe it needs someone to talk to, so I get another one.
And maybe they're gonna get tired of talking to each other, so I'm gonna get another one.
I get another one. You know what? I already bought three. Why not buy the whole set? Like, it's not an addiction. It's a hobby.
Quote unquote.
So yeah, it snowballed
Uh-huh.
into
Mm.
it snowballed, and I ended up getting four additional kits.
Mm.
Four more kits. So I went back to the hotel. My brother was super. My brother was. I can see the look on his face. He was. I think he was getting pissed. If you're watching right now, call me. Tell me that you're pissed because I think you were pissed that day. Because you know all 1/100 scale kits. I'm not sure if it would fit all
Uh-huh.
three luggages. And the only way for me to able to bring them home was to get another luggage.
Mm.
Unfortunately, the airlines that time, their website wasn't really working. So a week before, I was having problems booking for luggages. I'm checking luggages, and then that night, after buying all those kits, um, my sister-in-law called me and she said, if you need additional luggage, try going to the site because I think the site is working now. Surprise, surprise! It was working. So you know that feeling that everything works out for a reason and
Yeah.
everything has. You know the feeling that, oh, this was meant to be. So I feel like, oh shit, this is destiny. So I went to the site. I was able to book an additional check-in luggage for cheap. And now the next thing that I should get is a new luggage.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to, and we were thankfully Dotonbori was nearby,
Uh-huh.
so we just went around Dotonbori and there were a lot of cheap luggage. They were selling a lot of
Yeah.
cheap luggage
Yeah.
there, but they didn't seem durable because of course you want to get the best one and make sure that you could use it for future travels. So we went to this mall. It's called Eon Mall. On the top floor, there was this section, wide, wide selection of
Luggages?
luggages.
Mhm.
And then there was this one luggage that caught my mom's eye, and she said, You know what, son? I think I need a new luggage because my luggage is quite old, and the wheels aren't working that much. So yeah, okay. So okay, so I'll get you a new luggage. I can use this to transport all my kids back, and I'll let you use this. Think of it as a gift, like a Christmas gift, right? And then she saw one luggage that she liked. I said, Mom, that's a Samsonite. That's expensive. And she said, Yeah, but look at the tag. Is it cheap? I looked at the tag and it said one big SALE on it. I think, oh shit, it's on sale. I checked the price. I converted it back to peso. It was around less than 7,000 to 8,000 pesos.
Oh,
And it's the last piece.
nice.
And I researched the model,
Mhm.
the model number and everything on the local website, our Philippine website. It cost around 60K.
Oh.
60,000. So
And you got it for 7.
I got it for 7. And no, I did not get it for 7. I got it for 5
Oh, minus the
because
taxes.
minus the taxes, and my sister-in-law, who's super great at looking for, shout out to her by the way, she's so good looking for coupons, sale, discount coupons and stuff. She apparently she follows the Facebook page of the mall, and then
Oh.
they were posting coupon codes there, and then just scan it at the counter, and then you immediately get a discount. So I was able to buy it for around 5 or 6K, I think.
Wow.
Discount.
What a steal.
Wow.
It just shows you
What a
that
steal.
it's meant to be for you to
Right.
take home those
Then-
MGs.
Right.
You
So
were
in
meant to
order
be
to
a
calm,
weeb. Joke.
right? So in order for me to calm my brother down, I was telling him, you know what, this is meant to be. See, everything worked out.
Yeah.
Don't be
The
mad.
planets, the planets are aligning.
Actually, well, he has reason to be concerned because, of course, I'm eating up space, and of course, we want to bring home a lot of
Mhm.
you know, treats, snacks,
Souvenirs.
chocolate, souvenirs, right?
Kasi
So I
pasalubong.
get where he's coming from.
Yeah,
My bad. I blacked out. I'm
yeah.
sorry. It won't happen again. So that's what happened. We went home. I brought
It's
home,
gonna
and
happen again.
It's gonna
maybe
happen
I
again.
don't know.
When you go back to
We went home,
Japan,
Mhm.
right? I think it's a
yeah.
trap if you
Yeah,
go to
it's a trap,
Japan. So
definitely.
I'm telling you this
Yeah.
story now. If you guys go to Japan, you know what to do. You know what to look out for.
Yeah, when I went there, I made sure that I have enough space to fit at least three kits.
Hey kids, what did you get?
Oh, I got the one from the Gundam base, where the moving one, the moving RX-78.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, right.
the
The
78,
Gundam Base
the one with the
Limited
dock.
RX.
Yeah, I got that. I was actually contemplating if I was thinking about maybe I should build it here so that it would fit on my luggage, but nah, I'll take it home.
But yeah, but you wanna keep the box, right? It's still part
Yeah,
of that
true.
part of the collection. Like, I have the box. It's right
Yeah.
there. I'm keeping it.
Has some it has
It's a
some dust from
souvenir.
Japan.
Yeah, that's from Japan. Like,
So,
smells like Japan right here.
so those kits that you bought from Japan, are those the first kits that you ever built?
Yes. So
Oh.
one more thing, it wasn't 9 kits. It became 10
Oh,
because
oh.
on our last day, my brother said, "You know what? I think I like a." I mean, he told me, "You know what? I'm a big fan of the Wing Zero,
Uh-huh.
Endless Waltz version." So I just went out and got him one. So Merry Christmas! Don't be mad. Here's your kit. So I ended up coming home with
Yeah.
10 kits,
Oh.
all 1/100 scale, master grades, and full
So,
mechanics.
so your first, that's the first Gundam kit that you ever built in your life was a master grade.
Yes, the
Oh,
first. Well,
interesting.
technically, I've already built kits as a kid, or
Oh
as
yeah,
a
yeah,
10-year-old. But there were those 1995
yeah.
1144 kits,
Mhm.
and that has bad color separation and bad articulation. But
Can you still
nevertheless,
remember the first one that you ever had?
yeah, it was a Gundam Sandrock. My
Oh.
mom
Oh.
bought me a Gundam. I was a Gundam Sandrock fan.
Uh-huh.
My brother was a Wing fan. So we ended up collecting all the 1999
Uh-huh.
144 line. So
Mm.
it had the Mercurius, the V8,
Mhm.
the alternative versions like the Ultron, the
Mhm.
That's Like Hell, everything. We
Yeah.
ended up collecting, but unfortunately, sometime I forgot the year that we were there was this big flood in Metro Manila.
Oh, I see.
Ondoy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's so everything washed out, everything was destroyed. So yeah, I couldn't save them,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
You have yourself a new Sandrock yet?
I have the Endless Waltz one, the Master Grade.
Nice.
It's stuck in
It's
my
come full circle
backlog.
now.
It's gone full circle now. I've grown up, and so did the kit.
All right, so you mentioned that when you were in Japan, you bought simple tools there like a blade nipper, sanding materials, and all that.
Yes.
So when you started building, when you went home, right? What were your early challenges when you first started building them?
Um. Okay. The nipper worked fine. It worked fine. It's a Mr. Hobby nipper.
Mm-hmm.
Single blade. It worked fine, but found myself removing num marks the hard way because apparently I bought the um wrong sanding sponge.
Mm.
Sanding sponge. It's this one.
Did you did you buy the one for buffing?
No, I did not. I thought that this would work, the 2000 grit sanding sponge,
Oh,
Oh,
but
no.
apparently it's not. So
That's for
apparently I
buffing.
should.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So so the first kit that I cracked open was the Dead Sight Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wanted it to be iconic because we started with wing kits back in the days, and then now I'm starting building wing kits now. So I was sanding the nubs, and then why does it look so shiny instead of instead of reducing, instead of smoothing it out, it looks so shiny. Then there's this nub sticking out like that. So I said, yeah, that's wrong. So I went online. I tried. That's it, and that's it. I tried looking for what grit should I use. So I did some research. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and apparently I should have got the 400, six
Yeah,
hundred,
400.
and 8. Yeah, four. It's I think they call it progressive sanding. Like two
Yeah,
4, 6, 800, then 1K, maybe 1.5
1K.
next.
Yeah, 1K, 1.5, 2K.
Yes, that's it. So I went online, bought a few. I bought the cheapest ones I could find because it's just for sanding. Then it worked, and I stuck with those tools for the meantime. I just had simple tools, just a nipper and a few sanding sticks and a few sanding sponges. Yeah, it worked out for me. Eventually, I was able to build a kit, but it looked super plasticky. I said that this is not what I've seen on Instagram or in YouTube. I can see the builders like they have this dead site hell that looks super menacing, even with even with the stock colors on it. So I did more research, um, how to make my dead site look cool. I googled everything, like, how to make dead site cool. And then AI, of course, knows what I was asking for, and he said there were suggestions that I found myself on Reddit, and then a lot of people would suggest that to use a matte coat to make it look more
Mm.
smooth and less plasticky.
Yeah.
'Cause especially the big wings over there, the
Mm.
big bat wings on
Mm.
that side. So once you get it out of the box, it looks so plastic, and there are these plastic marks on it, the mold marks on it.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
even if you keep on sanding them, they won't go away. So I ended up buying a few maybe 2 cans of matte coat from Mr. Hobby, and then
Mm.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't research. I just blasted away. I didn't wear any respirator that
Oh
time,
my
so
god.
so that was weird. Um, my head was away. I was like this, and then holding the piece like so stupid. That was dumb. Don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
that,
don't do
kids.
that. Don't do
Don't do
that.
that. Don't do that. Buy your
Use a
respirator.
stick. Use a stick.
Use a stick. Yeah, I didn't have those alligator sticks back then.
Uh-huh.
So what I did was I just got barbecue sticks, and then
Uh-huh.
barbecue
Yeah.
sticks, and then I would get the parts that has like a
Holes in it.
female nub
Oh
and the
yeah, yeah.
female connection point. I just stick them right there, and
Oh.
it was shaking, but I had to keep my balance like that, and then
Then you didn't try
that was
using like clay or to hold it up or not?
I didn't know about clays.
Uh,
I didn't know anything about
uh,
that. So yeah,
yeah.
rookie
Yeah, yeah.
years, like you do stupid things and then later learn from them. So it's fun. It
You,
was a fun experience though.
So did you gradually
Yeah,
invest in more specialized tools after?
yeah.
Yeah.
So after I did, I incorrectly sprayed the Dead Site Hell with a lot of I ended up pulling the top coat on some parts, so I washed them off.
with
Fortunately,
what?
they were water based that time.
Oh,
I think it was the
okay.
blue cans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they were water based, so they easily washed off. Then I researched again, and then I found out that there's a certain technique for that. So
Mm.
you just need a nice wet coat, and then spray at a certain distance. It then came out great. I was shocked. I was in awe. I had that site next to my bed. That
Mm.
site was guarding me while I sleep at night. It was
And you
next
see
to
it.
me.
And you see it when you wake up.
When I wake up in the morning, I'd be like, "Oh, good morning, baby. You look so good today.
Alright,
You feel like
It looks so cool,
so you
right? It looks so handsome."
so you went from building with a nipper and a sanding sponge, and then you bought more specialized tools. So you
Yeah.
could say that your technique has evolved, right? So how did you think your technique changed, and how would you describe your building style? Are there any techniques, specific techniques or finishes that you find yourself, becoming a signature of OG builds?
I wouldn't say their signature. I wouldn't say their signature thing for me. I think everyone does it. Everyone just has this different way of doing it, but it's essentially the same.
Mm.
So after the dead site, I learned my lesson that I should wear protective gear and stuff. So and then there was this. The next build was a master grade Jin.
Mhm.
Uh, the master grade Jin. Um, Initially, I wanted to custom it to like full custom paint. So that's when I invested on a spray boot, an airbrush, air compressor, and everything everything I learned from the death site. It's more on I what I learned from the death site is more on the sanding thing, like cutting it
Mm-hmm.
clean, making sure the nubs are gone. So I did it with the gin as well. So that's what I carried over from the dead site and the gin. I didn't have any specific signature techniques done because yeah, that one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The gin, I did a lot of color separation there, but apparently I did not do much technique doing it. And if you would stick it near, I mean, you would lean onto it and see there are finer details there that didn't really look smooth. Nevertheless, I'm super proud of that kit. Uh,
I see you were
Maybe one
doing
thing I learned from, sorry,
I see you were doing some candy coating on some parts.
yeah, that's actually a marble red marble pattern.
Mm.
That
Oh.
kit has a lot of story behind it, and that's where OG Build started.
Oh.
Mm.
Because yeah, sorry, the side story. So I discovered that there was this. I learned that there was this contest that annually happens here in the Philippines. GMKC.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew about GBCC, and for personally, I don't think I'm able to compete in that in GBCC just yet because, wow, builders are super pro. Um, for GMKC, it's very simple. Just repaint the kit. That's it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I said, okay, this sounds nice. Maybe I want to join, and maybe I hopefully get something. And then I was thinking I entered some of the kits in my backlog that I bought from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
This happened after the Dead Site Hell, so it happened just 1 month after. It was February. I saw the news that they were opening up the contest, and I said, "Oh shoot, I have to get something because apparently part of the rules is to have a band key sticker and
Mm-hmm.
a receipt
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you bought locally." So I was looking for a kit. I didn't want it to be a Gundam because I didn't want it to be a Gundam because a lot of people would probably enter a Gundam there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be
Well,
unique. I wanted it to be a grunt suit because grunt suits
mhm.
look cool. I'm a fan of grunt suits. So I saw this master grade gin in a mall in Manila, the dep store, the department store. So I was thinking if I should get it because it's 3,000 pesos. It's expensive for me. I don't know if I could, I don't know if it would be a waste of money. And then at that time, um, my sister my sister-in-law went into labor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so my brother asked me to once the baby's out, I should bring the family has this um herbal soup that they let pregnant women drink after giving birth to give them it's like ginseng.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it ginseng. It's like ginseng thing to bring back their energy because a lot of they spend a lot of energy pushing out the baby and also the body's weak, so you need to replenish that energy and then replenish your strength. So my mom was preparing it so it'd be fresh. I can bring it to her fresh and nice and hot. So my brother tasked me to go home and get that soup once the baby's out. And I said, "Yeah, sure." So while the baby was not yet out, I spent some time in the mall. So I was looking for a kit. I saw this master grade gin, and then I'm still thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, my brother sends a text, "Baby's out. Where's the food?" I was like, "Oh shit, I have to go." So I was already at the counter. I was holding the kit. Then my brother texts me. At the time, the department store has this long line at the counter.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, oh shoot, I am. He texts me that baby's out. Where's the food? Like, I told the sales lady, you know what? I don't think I'll be able to get this. Maybe next time. So I give it back. And then the sales lady was like, you know what, sir? I'm gonna keep it.
Oh.
Underneath our counter,
Uh-huh.
and then if you return at the end of the day before we close, it's yours. Like, okay, sure. So I went home, got the food, delivered to my sister-in-law, and at night before 9 p.m., before the mall closed, I came back. The kit was still there, and the sales lady was, "Hello, sir. Are you gonna get the kit now?" Like, yes, I am.
Again, it was meant to be.
It was meant to be,
Yeah.
right? So
It's like you were chosen by the heavens.
it's like I was chosen by the kid. The kid chose me.
And then you were
So,
able to enter it on GMKC?
yes, I did.
Ah.
Initially, the color wasn't supposed to be like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, I said earlier that a lot of OG builds revolved around my nephew because OG in Japanese means uncle.
Oh.
Um, so Oji-san. Yeah, right. So, and a lot of my friends were teasing me that I'm an uncle. They would call me Samchun in Korean. In Korean, it also means uncle. So I said, yeah, Samchun doesn't sound right. So maybe Oji sounds better. So I went with Oji. And then initially, that Jin um, was supposed to be in blue because I wanted it to look like Mega Man.
Oh.
I'm a big Mega Man fan.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Mega Man Legends
Oh, I love
back in
that
the day.
game.
Hell, I'm even playing it right now. I have
Me
this
too.
emulator. You too,
Legends!
right?
Legends! That's my favorite game of all
You're a
time.
Mega Man?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Mega Man
you're a
Legends.
Mega Man fan too?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains why you have this profile pic.
Yeah. That's why I have Walnut
Discord.
on my
Oh,
Discord.
okay. Cool.
You know,
So
you know
I
what
have
we
one
should
question.
do? So go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll say this later. Go ahead.
I have one question for you as a Mega Man fan.
Uh-huh.
I have one question for you.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about Mega Man Legends 3?
Being cancelled? Get him
I
off
think
the
it's the biggest
moon!
question.
You know what I mean?
Get him off the moon!
Alright.
He's probably old by now.
Alright. I think I can't remember the exact year when Mega Man Legends was announced, but
Okay.
Mega Man Legends 3 was announced.
Yeah, right.
When they announced that it was gonna be for 3DS, I immediately bought myself a 3DS.
Oh shoot!
And it never came
No.
out. I was like playing Fire
No.
Emblem on my 3DS. I was like, man, I want Mega Man. Just man, I was such a big fan of Legends of the Legends game, man. Miguel, you should play that. It's so good. It's so good. That's my favorite
Dude,
game
it's
of
so
all
good.
time.
It's so good.
I was playing. I love Mega Man too. I was playing way before. I was playing the one in GBA. Mega Man
Battle
Zero?
Network. Oh, Zero
Battle
ZX.
Network.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
I played Battle Network too. I
Yeah.
love that game.
Yeah.
And I love Zero. So okay, all right. So let's go back to the. Let's go back to Gundam. Let's go back to the topic.
Yeah, it's the biggest heartbreak in for me.
Yeah.
I think it is the biggest heartbreak ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still couldn't
So,
move on.
I'm still
Okay.
waiting for the announcement for the
I s-
third game. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
secretly
I need to
wishing Pragmata is a Mega Man game. I'm sorry, Miguel. We are digressing right now. But go
We're
ahead.
just spiraling right now. This is therapy for us.
Yes.
It's heartbreak.
The
We need
trauma.
closure.
Yes, exactly.
the whole purpose of this podcast is to nerd out.
Okay.
Let's just imagine Mega Man as a VFN.
Here.
And he did.
well-
I think the Omega suit has a
Yeah.
beepin, right?
God damn it.
The X ones, right? The
Yeah.
The X one,
The
yeah,
Falcon
sorry,
armor,
the
it's got
X
it,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, the Falcon
Yeah,
armor has this
yeah,
beepin.
yeah. The one in PS1, right?
Yeah.
When you
Right,
press
that's
the right trigger, it goes to dash mode.
Yeah, that one.
Like
that
that, and then instant
Yeah.
kill
Yeah.
everything in your
Yeah.
path. Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. All right.
KG
So
in a
going
fluid.
back.
God bless you. Anyway,
Go,
go ahead. Go ahead, Miguel. Sorry, going
going back.
back.
So when we were
Yeah, you're
doing
saying.
research about you, OG Builds, when we were doing research about you before this interview, you seem to be interacting with a lot of other Gunpla influencers. So my question is, uh, how does interacting with Gunpla or the scale modeling community, for example, via Instagram or the model show, shape your ideas or learn new ideas in your workflow?
You know, it's amazing for this. I think the community here is super has this super tight relationship with each other. I think it's super nice. The people are super nice. They my when I first branched out, and what's surprising about social media is when I joined GMKC, on the day, on the registration day, I posted a bunch of pictures of the build, and I just put hashtag GMKC 2024, and then while I was in line for the registration, there were a few people who recognized that build and approached me like, "Are you OG Builds?" I said, me being an introvert, and yes, what can I do for you? And like, no, man, I like your build. I saw your pictures. Like, okay, oh, cool, nice, thank you. So, that was my first time interacting with the community. It, as an introvert, it felt different, but now I sort of gotten used to it. Ever since I branched out more in social media, a lot of people would send me messages asking, "How did you did this? How did you do that?" Then I would answer them. You do this, you get specific colors for this. What I did here is like this, like that. I teach them step by step to it, and then I try not to gatekeep because
Mhm.
I'm a believer that everyone deserves to know what you did, but everyone is different in their own way. So I might have
Yeah.
different hands. I, I I could teach them the technique. I could teach them what I did, but at the end of the day, everyone has different hands to execute that kind of
Yeah.
to get the results that they're looking for. So with interacting, and it's fun to join contests. It gets you out there, and my first GMKC, I met a lot of good people.
Mm-hmm.
um no, I met Virjay Gundam. Shout out to you. He's a good guy, a super great guy, super humble guy.
Oh,
Has
he's
great
Filipino.
builds.
He's
Virjay
local.
is, yeah, he's local. He's
Oh,
local.
damn.
Uh, we keep in touch. We share builds. We share techniques, and he's a super great guy. I learned a lot from him. I've learned that with weathering, he has this technique. I learned that you don't really need to weather it heavily, but you could just based it on the lore of that specific Gunpla or that specific model. He has this full armored Gundam that is weathered nicely. It's super simple, very minimalist weathering. But the story behind it, because he did not add too much weathering, is because he said that technically the full armor Gundam did not land on Earth or did not fight. Oh, that's Jay right there. So that's Jay.
Oh.
He said that technically the full armored Gundam did not. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen the series. The full armored Gundam did not land on Earth
Yeah.
and did not battle there. It was solely used for space
Yeah. It
sorties.
mostly
And
did its thing in space.
yeah, so Ian. That's why he didn't put any rusting and any mud splatters on it to look dirty and
Mm.
whatnot. So I think I think his technique and the thought process that he does is super cool. I
Mhm.
learned a lot from him, and I'm still learning from him. Time to time I ask him, "How do you weather this? I want to try weathering." So he's a cool guy. I met also a lot of other builders, champion builders, in fact. Good dudes. They would share me experiences. Would ask me if I could join big contests like GBWC. Then I'd say no because because you guys are super pro, and I don't think I'm just small compared to you guys, so I'm a bit shy yet. And yeah, it's super fun. My next contest was PSMS.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I met a lot, and again, it was another session of you meeting a lot of other builders locally, and it was super fun because you discussed, you would share stories on how they did this build. They would ask me how I did this. I would share to them information also. I would teach them, and then they would teach me also in exchange. And connecting you with them, connecting with them, building a relationship with these builders. I think it's really important that people are able to. That's it. I think it's really important to build relationship in the community because you know, not everything can be learned from YouTube videos,
That is
from
true.
short tutorial videos.
Mhm.
So you could definitely learn a lot from other builders as well. I met Miguel. I met
Oh
Miguel
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in PSMS, and he has taught me a lot of techniques that I have yet to try. But I super appreciate the knowledge that you've been sharing to me. So yeah, I think it's
Dude,
very important, and
yeah,
it
let me tell a bit of story on how me and OG Builds met. So I was like watching the show, waiting for it, waiting for the ingress. I was like, okay, I want to go home. It was like, and I saw OG. Yeah, and that's how we met. And we were like, yeah, and we started talking and talking and talking
yeah,
until
I approached him. I was super
and
shy.
we and we, and
I
we
just
were in line until we got in line for the ingress, and we were still
right.
talking.
'Cause I wanted to say that I just wanted to tell him that I appreciate what you guys are doing for the community. The Perfect Grade Studios podcast. I think I just
Right,
want to
right,
say that,
right.
and then
Stop,
it
stop, stop,
snowballed
stop,
to a lot
stop,
of things.
stop, stop glazing us. We were supposed to be glazing you. All right, let's continue with.
You're like donuts, glazed donuts. I'm gonna put a
So
cherry on top of that later.
continue with the glazing. You were honored at the Philippine Scale Model Show, right?
Mhm.
Dude, you won bronze.
Look
And
at
when
that.
did you start? When did you start building? When did you start
I just
painting?
started building 2023, December
In
2023.
two
So
No,
my
years,
first
in
in two
in two,
years.
you got a
but
bronze.
2 years.
it, okay, damn. I should quit, man.
No,
Look
come
at
on,
this,
no,
man. Look
no,
at
no,
Why?
this.
no, no.
Dude, I just want to say, by the way, you take great photos of your kits.
Yeah,
Really?
dude.
I
Yeah.
think honestly, I think they suck.
No, look at this, man.
So I just put the kit on the turntable, and then it would spin, just spin, 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 and then I would
What
just keep
like
on snapping photos that would have the right angle, and just review all of those photos, and then, oh, this looks good, and then
what I really
yeah.
love about this one.
I still
Oh,
got a
sorry.
lot to learn with the contrast and everything, because if you'll see, it has a white background, but it seems to be eating a lot of the detail because it's a dark painted model, so I don't think the white background is working that well. Or I don't know if I should use a dark background. I'm not sure. I still got a lot to learn about photography.
Well, you can
That's a
you can
tag.
you can still pull that off with the white background. I think you'll just adjust the exposure
Yeah.
for
Right.
Look, this
Adjusting
looks
the
so great.
exposure.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, if you compare all the photos, it's like the first photo you can see a lot of detail on it, and then the next photo is like, oh, where did the detail go? It looks dark. So yeah, I still got a lot to learn about photography. I'm just using a phone.
Dude, this doesn't
Dude,
look like it's taken from a phone, by the way.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I use my phone.
What
It's
phone are you using?
Dude, it's
it's
got
an
like
it's
great
an
bokeh
iPhone.
effect. What the fuck? Oh, really? It's just an iPhone? Well, it's got a great camera, though.
Yeah, it's an iPhone. It's an iPhone. It's an iPhone 13.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were 60. I thought you were using the iPhone 16 Pro Max.
fully paid.
No, fully paid. By the way, I'm proud to say this is fully paid, and it's been with me for almost 5 years now. So
Shout out to
fully paid.
Hongdae, guys. Do you do you live alone? Man, those are some great
Alright.
shots, man. Yeah, but you should have pat
Thank
yourself
you.
on the back with in dude in let's say in less than 2 years you won your first contest, dude. That's really inspiring, especially for the new builders who wants to
Mm.
really try their hand out for hand in painting and customizing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I well, I didn't really do much with the kit, honestly. For the Astray, the reason why I said earlier that I wanted the Mirage frame, because it already has a lot of detail. It's a matter. I think it's just a matter of bringing the detail out.
Mm-hmm.
Show and just by doing color separation. And if the kit has so much detail on it, just take advantage of that. Um, Although there's also a thing called overdoing it, so just make sure that it
Mm-hmm.
matches the theme and everything, you know.
If I may interject, Eric, I noticed that most of your builds have a red shade on it. Is that your favorite color?
Honestly, no, it's
Oh.
not. It just so happened that okay, so the gin, the master grade gin. Initially, I said it was supposed to have a blue color because of Mega Man,
Yeah.
but I tried rendering it on some on like doing a yeah, that one. I had this app that where you could do what make turn the original photo. You can see the original photo right there at the lower right corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the original photo, and then the app would just would change it into
A
a line
sketch.
art
Yeah.
picture, a sketch, and then where you can color it. So initially, I had this blue color scheme, and somehow it didn't work. So I said maybe I should try something else. And given the name was already OG Builds, so I said why not take inspiration from my nephew. So my nephew was born on the same day as Michael Jordan. We didn't know.
Oh.
We didn't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Initially, my brother already wanted to name him Jordan. He said because my brother's name starts with an R, and then my sister-in-law's name starts with a J, and he wanted the name their son's name starts with R and J. So they already had a name for the R, which is Rayleigh, because they are One Piece fans.
Oh.
And then Rayleigh, and before he was born, I was asking him, "Hey, what do you want? What J do you want? Is it Jason? Is it Justin?" He said, "No, I don't want those. I think I'm gonna go with Jordan because Michael Jordan. We grew up around that era, and when he was born, I went on Google and searched for notable people who were born on this day, and it says Michael Jordan again, meant to be. so it was a pleasant surprise, and then so I went on. I said, why not do a red and black color scheme
Mm-hmm.
because Chicago Bulls, and then everything just flowed in, the ideas, the inspiration, everything just started flowing. Then I said, nah, maybe not just red. I want to do a red jade pattern because red jade I think in Asian cultures it's a super rare stone, but
Mm.
it represents I think it represents power or ambition. So okay, so I said, okay, I'm gonna paint this red jade. So I started researching how to paint marble patterns, and then I learned there was this YouTube video. Oh my god, I forgot the name, but he just showed that you could just get a black base, a gloss black base,
Mm-hmm.
and use a dried wet naps. So you dry the wet naps and then start pulling them apart, and then they would form these webs around them like this, and then you wrap the part around, you wrapped it around, and then start spraying silver on it, and then it would show a pattern similar to jade or marble.
Oh.
Ooh.
So the silver, since the silver now sticks out, you could use any clear colors you want. It may be green, blue, red. So I chose red, so it looked like red jade,
Oh.
and then I just topped it off with mirror gloss just to make it glossy.
All right.
So that was a jade, and then my nephew was born in the year of the dragon. So I said, why
Mm.
not make it look like a dragon? So the big fin in front of the jin, I colored it gold.
Uh-huh.
I made a few gold accents on it just to make it look like a dragon. And eventually, and and still all the ideas are flowing in. And then I always wanted to call him Dragon, but have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
animated series?
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
this guy, Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My favorite character, Uncle Iroh. He's also known as the
Everyone's
Dragon of
favorite
the
character.
West.
Mm.
Everyone's favorite uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And he was also known as the Dragon of the West. And you know how Gundam Seed has these ace pilots that would pilot their own custom painted front suits.
Uh-huh.
Miguel
Yeah.
Ayman, Isaac Jewell, Diarca Eltzman. So they have this custom painted grunt suits like the Zaku, the
Uh-huh.
Jin. So and they have this their own call sign, or maybe their own name, like Mulaflaga. He's known as the Hawk of Endymion, the Moonlight Valkyrie, the Desert Tiger.
Mhm.
So I think it's cool that if I would put a name for that suit, so I ended up with the Jadeite Dragon. And when I told my brother all these concepts, like, shit, that's so cool, the Jadeite Dragon. And he's super proud because it's all about his son. So yeah, the Jadeite Dragon.
All right.
So yeah, going back to what you were asking, if red is my favorite color. No, it's not. It's not. It just so happened that the next build was a Raider Gundam,
Uh-huh.
and
Mm.
it was my first commission build.
Oh,
Um,
all right. So, all right, I have a question for that.
okay.
So, since you mentioned that it's a commission build, and you mentioned earlier that you have a client, so
Okay.
how did you started doing commission work for your client? How did you
Okay. It's
how
another
did
long
that work?
story. It's another long story. I hope you guys have another day for this. Alright. Uh, so I joined GMKC. And
Mm-hmm.
then after the event, I immediately packed up, got the kit, and then me and my mom we just went out for dinner that night, and then apparently someone was looking for me because he saw the kit, wanted to get the kit, he wanted to buy the kit,
Ooh.
and a few days later, I received a message request on Instagram, my Oji Builds Instagram account, and there was this super suspicious account. I mean, if you're watching, no offense, if you're watching right now, my dear sir, that account looks super random. It has no posts. It has no profile pic. It follows the following is like super random. There's like Blackpink, and then there's like other businesses in there, so like construction and whatnot, mining and whatnot. So I was thinking, who is this guy? And then the message was, "Hi, I like you." I don't remember completely, but it's more like saying, "Hi, I like your kit so much, and I was hoping if you would sell it to me." At first, I thought it was at first I thought it was a spam, because I didn't know how to handle a public IG account back then. So I thought I just left them on scene zone.
Mhm.
I left them on scene zone, and then a
For
few
how
hours
long?
later, well, just within the day,
Okay.
a few minutes later, then someone sent me a message on Instagram, on my Facebook account. It was a fellow builder that I met in the event. Um, he said, "Dude, you're wanted. Someone's looking for you." I was like, "Oh shit! Did I wrong someone? Did I piss someone off? Like, what did I
What's
do?"
with that wording,
Like,
right?
nah, he's just looking for you. He
Yeah.
has a few questions. Like, I'm being hunted down. So, okay, who's this guy? Nah, yeah, I'm just gonna send your profile to him, then he's gonna send you a message. And then he sent me a message. I accepted. And apparently this guy was the same guy on Instagram.
Mm.
Apparently he's not on Instagram. That's why the account looks so random.
Mm.
And he said, "I really would like your work." And I didn't win anything in GMKC. Although I'm a winner because I learned a lot
Mhm.
from people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I felt like a winner. I felt like a winner. It was a fun day. And then this guy said he wanted to buy the kit.
Mm.
I said, "Sir, are you sure? Because there's a lot of imperfections with this. I don't. I honestly, I had no idea what I was doing. It was my first painted build. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing here." And then he said, "No, it's cool because I really like the pattern. I really like the paint finish and everything. So yeah, are you willing to sell it to me?" He said, being the first painted build, it was very sentimental to me. But then I asked my brother, I asked my sister-in-law, what did they think? And they were like, maybe it might open doors for you. Why not? Just,
Mm.
sell it. And you can, technically, you can still rebuild it and you can do another one, right? So,
Mhm.
okay, fine, I'll sell it. So I sold the kit. We met up. We met halfway. I handed him the kit and then he was carrying another kit.
Mhm.
And it was a Raider Gundam. It was a Raider Gundam, full mechanics Raider. And he said, "Dude, are you willing to do commission work?" Like, sir, I'm not sure if I want to do commission work because that's a lot of pressure for me. I'm just doing this casually. I just want to join a contest, have fun. Like, no, no, no. Maybe you could try it out. Think about it. If try it out first, and if it doesn't work for you, just let me know.
Mhm.
Like, all right, fine. I just accepted it and say, okay, okay, I'll do it. Let's see what we can do. And then I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And then all of a sudden, and we started talking about what he wants, what color that he wants, and then he would ask me if this is okay with the pattern. So he showed me reference photos,
Mhm.
which was a great help for me because I didn't know what to do. It was a first commission build, and technically the inspiration, the ideas weren't flowing for me that day. So, um, and then he just fed me all the reference photos. He gave me everything that what he wants, and then I would ask him that, sir, is it okay if I don't do this? Instead, I'll do this. And he's like, yeah, cool, go ahead, whatever you want. So I spent 9 months on that kit.
Mm.
I told him that I have a day job. I was doing this
Mhm.
just as a hobby on the side. Every weekend, I just work on it, and every weekend, like, yeah, sure, no problem. Just take your time.
Uh-huh.
And then I would just update him on a regular basis. It took me 9 months, and then I ended up with with the Raider build. It was inspired from it credits. I'd like to give credits to Ferdy Lin Design,
Mm.
who's a builder from Malaysia, I think. Malaysia or
Oh.
Indonesia. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I might be, correct me if I'm wrong. Super good, super great builder. Like, all his builds are like super clean.
Mhm.
Um, so it was inspired from that build, from his own Raider
Mhm.
build. And then my client ended up liking it. He
Mm.
said, "Dude, you should do more." And I said, "You know what? I had fun, but you know what? I had fun, and yes, let's do more."
So you're open to more
So that's what.
commissions now.
So now I'm open to more commissions now,
So guys, if you guys
and
want, so if anyone's out there watching, you want
like,
OG to make,
the,
you know where to
the thing
find
is,
him.
yeah. So that everything started. That's where everything started for me. And then he's my one and only client.
Uh,
He's super great guy, super understanding, easy to talk to. He would send me pictures of ideas like, "Can you do this? This looks cool. Can you do this?" Yeah, like, yeah, yeah, I can do it. And then for the Raider build, it's amazing because he would push me
mhm.
to do things that I haven't done before. For the Raider, I made custom scribe marks there.
Mm.
I made custom
Ooh.
scribe lines for the first time.
Mhm.
So I started investing on specialized tools
Mhm.
because of that build. So, and then I made a lot of mistakes. Fortunately, there was replacement parts online.
Mhm.
I bought some of them, but fortunately, it came out great. The
Yeah, it
so
looks
I
good, man. Looks great.
uh,
Mm.
and the metallic red one wasn't supposed to be metallic red. The original reference photo, it only has a regular red on it. So I said, you know what, sir? Can we just make it mix red metallic with the opaque dark blue on it? Maybe it will look great. I said, you know what? Do whatever you want, because I believe in your skills. like he's like a super cool guy. He really believed in me. Then fortunately, everything came out good because I wasn't sure if it was gonna if those colors would work well. So yeah, he would push me, and now he wants me to learn how to weather.
Yeah.
He wants me to learn doing resin kits. In fact, yeah, this is our next project. It's a
Whoa,
resin conversion right
nice.
there. So it's Zaku too. So we
Uh-huh.
have this next project. He said, you know, this resin kits has more details, and he likes details. So,
Eh, yeah.
dude, why not try resin? So okay, fine, let's do it.
That's a great thing about the Gunpla community, right? Like people like pushing each other to learn more about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have a just a last question here. As someone who has been, who started just 2 years ago and now you're making commissions and all that, um, what advice would you give to someone who's just starting with minimal tools and experience?
Um. Wow, that's hard. That's a hard question. Minimal tools. Just it's okay to start with minimal tools and experience in minimal tools because experience would follow.
Mm.
I started with
Mhm.
minimal tools and then I would later learn that I needed a bit more. I need to get more specialized or specific tools for a specific challenge for the kit. Um, Say for example the master grade gin. I didn't make any I didn't scribe. I have this small technique. Sorry if I could just so I have this small technique. I'm doing this little
Oh yeah.
action base.
Hmm.
Yeah, we saw that.
Then what I would do to make the color separation here. So
Hmm.
initially, this corner, this round corner right here,
Hmm.
there's no lines here. So
Mm.
it was just one big piece,
Uh-huh.
and then if you're gonna mask this place, this part right here, you might get some bleeding from the
Mm.
paint. So
Yeah.
what I would usually do with corners is I would scribe around the corners,
Mm.
Mm.
and you don't need. I don't use scribing tape for them because technically it's a corner and the scriber would just be stuck on that corner and it wouldn't move, so you just need
Uh-huh.
to trace through it, and it helps with the masking because you could stick a knife in there and
Hmm.
then just run through that line, so
Yeah.
you would make a clean masking. So I didn't have that before with the gin. I learned my lesson there. So there were a bit of paint there that the color separation would just leak through the masking. So now I learned. So with that, I learned that I should invest on scribing tools, and that's what happened with the Raider. And then with the Raider, I learned that I should do I should spend less time on masking. So I think it's a technique. So what I would do is instead of putting a big masking here, I would
Hmm.
technically masking tapes are straight.
Hmm.
Wait, no, is there a masking sample? So technically this side is straight, right? So you could just put this side
Mhm.
here.
Hmm.
So that way you won't need to cut the
Yeah.
line
Uh-huh.
here. So it would just save you time just cutting this portion right here
Hmm.
instead. So these are little things that I learned, but I feel that they're very effective.
Yeah. And I
Um,
like what you said that, don't be afraid to start because experience will follow.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a great way
the
to.
Yeah.
experience will follow.
Yeah. That's it.
Skill will follow.
Yeah.
You can definitely learn
Mhm.
with the experience. Tools
Mhm.
are important. Um,
But
some people would say
mhm.
that you need skill, but the thing is, if you have tools that are right for the job,
Mm.
skill will follow.
Yeah.
If you have a scriber that, if you're using a knife as a scriber, I don't think that would work because the knife would just slide
Mhm.
around. It doesn't really follow a straight line,
Mhm.
and unless you have super skillful hands, but which not everyone has that. So, um, with minimal tools first, you can start with minimal tools, and then if you like what you're doing, that's when you invest on specialized tools,
Mhm.
and then once as you go through the hobby, you're like Tony Stark. you see a problem and then you implement it in your next build.
Because you
Does
learn.
that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah. Because you learn
Does
from
that
it.
make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you learn from your
Yeah.
mistakes,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So
It's a good
so
insight.
right? So you're like Tony Stark. So it's like, shit, I don't want to do this again. So I'm gonna get new tools for this, and then make sure that I don't have to experience that again. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a way to go with the hobby. You don't need to push yourself to get the best of the best tools yet. So eventually it will grow, and your skills will grow with it.
All right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, OG.
Thank you so much, OG. Before we
Yeah,
go,
thank you.
thank you for joining our first ever noontime show.
So you guys would always do this at night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before we go, let me ask you two questions. So
Just a
Okay.
fast
first,
one. Yeah.
what's your this is just a fast one on the top of your head.
Okay.
So
Okay.
favorite Gundam series and your favorite kit.
I don't know if I would be able to answer that fast. Definitely. Oh my God, I think shoot. Gundam Wing is iconic for me, but a lot of my influence in my style would revolve around Gundam Seed.
Mm.
Oh,
So I would say Gundam Seed.
How about the
Eve.
favorite kit?
And what favorite kit?
And my favorite kit. Hmm. Looking around the backlog. My favorite kit would be. That's difficult. Because I've only built 4 kits.
Which one's your
Out
favorite
of the
so
four.
far?
Probably the Jin.
Probably the Jin. Yeah,
Jin.
yeah.
Probably the
Yeah.
Jin. Yeah, I like the Jin. I like grunt suits, so that's why.
All
I
right.
like Jin too.
Thank
That's
you
good.
so much, OG. Thank you so much for accepting our invite.
Thank you for
being
having me.
here. Again, congratulations on getting that bronze award. This
Thank you.
PSMS 2025, and hopefully you enjoyed. And we hope that we can invite you back to the show again someday. In
I would be
more future
honored.
episodes.
I would be honored. I would be honored.
Oh, and thank you for providing clips on the Comic Con, right, Migs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm happy to help. I was there.
Yeah.
I was there. I wanted to listen to the panel, the GBWC Championship panel right
Yeah.
there. So yeah,
the GBWC panel.
a lot of inspiring quotes,
Yeah.
a lot of inspiring lessons there.
But yeah, that's
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Miguel, any last thoughts you want to share?
I will quit because OG just started last year.
No. You don't mean
Just
that. But yeah, you're very talented, Eric, and we
Yeah,
hope to
you're
see
very
more of
talented.
your works in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Someday join GBWC, represent us, the Philippines.
Someday, maybe 5 years from now. Still got a lot to learn.
We'll see you in GMKC and PSMS.
Yeah, we'll see you. And
Definitely, I'm gonna see you guys there.
if you guys are watching and enjoy this show, make sure to like, follow, and share our episode. Again, thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to Miguel. This is the Perfect Grade Podcast. Always remember, we are not just building Gunpla. We are building something bigger. Goodbye.
At gunpoint.
Perfect Grade Podcast.